guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys didn't already know, my name's Andrea, and today's video is gonna be my first monthly favorites. Okay, so I got a few things here. I have some skincare, some makeup, one nail product. I have quite a few things, so let's just get into it. Alright, let's start off with makeup. So for the month of March, I have been loving two different bronzers. This is the Wet n Wild Cushion Contour. It's in the color Cafe au Soleil. And I don't really typically go for anything liquid in terms of bronzer. I thought I'd give it a try. It blends out really nicely, and it is a warm bronzer. So that's the bronzer right there. I think you can go heavy with it if you want to, or you can go pretty sheer as well. You can just sheer it out. I apply this with my beauty blender on my temples and the hollows of my cheeks, and I actually really like it. And then for my next bronzer, it's going to be the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I've gotten quite a few people on this bronzer already, and I love it. It also comes with a little brush. It's very similar to the NARS Ita brush. If you guys know what that is, it's kind of similar to this. I've been using the brush to apply this, and these bronzers are very matte, which I love. Mainly, I've been using this color right here. Pretty much that's the only color I use out of this. It's a very warm tone bronzer, and those are the types of bronzers that I really like. Right there. And next, I'm going to be talking about two foundations. Infallible Pro Matte. I'm in the color 107. And if you're in anywhere near the same skin color as me, this will probably work for you. It's 107 Fresh Beige. That's the color right there. This is really good if you like matte skin. Obviously, it's the Pro Matte. It's not too full coverage, but it's perfect. But I've been using this for quite a while now, and I just rediscovered it. One other foundation, or two rather, is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, and I have the shade, let's see, 7.75, and I'm sure all of you guys already know this foundation really oxidizes on the skin, so you have to be really careful when you swatch it in the store, Sephora, or whatever, because it can be the perfect shade when you first swatch it, but as soon as it dries, it oxidizes almost immediately, and it could be too dark. So in the summertime is when I got this last summer, I believe. And it worked pretty good because I was a lot darker back then. But I haven't got that summer tan yet. So I went to Ulta to pick up another color in the shade 5.0. And I mixed these two together, and it makes my perfect shade. So here's the 7.75. If you guys have heard anything about this foundation, I'm sure you already know that it is very, very, very full coverage, which is something I really love about it. But the weird thing is, though, even though it is full coverage and it is very matte, I tend to still get oily around the nose area, so I just have to take like my blot cushion from Real Techniques and just blot that out, and it fixes it right away. I don't even have to add extra powder to it. Just use that and it's perfect. This one I know is a lot lighter than the first one, but like I said, I mixed these two together to get my perfect shade. So this right here, the darker one, that's the 7.75, and that is the 5.0. That mixed together is my perfect shade. So at least, I mean, I have that. I should probably maybe just try to get the 6.0 or 6.5, and that might be my perfect shade. This one's not really a primer per se, but I do use it before I apply my foundation and after. It is the Urban Decay Deslick. One thing I really love about this is that it works really, really well at keeping the oils at bay. And yeah, I really like that. I also have the All Nighter spray, and I haven't really decided which one I like more, but for the month of March, I've been strictly pretty much using this one. Alright, on to eyeliners. So, one eyeliner that I've been loving is the Sephora Colorful Wink It Liner in Little Black Dress. And it's just a really, really black eyeliner. And when it says it's waterproof, it really is waterproof. I've swatched this before, and even after taking a shower and like doing all that and washing my hands a billion times, it still stayed on. So it's some good stuff. The next one is going to be the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Tip Eyeliner. I think this might be a little bit blacker than the Sephora one, but I do love them both, except for this one was $14 and the Wet n Wild one was only, I believe, $4, so there's a huge price difference there. So maybe after I run out of this one, I'll just stick to this one, even though it is not waterproof. One test that I like to do in order to determine if it's going to be a good eyeliner or not is I do a lot of glitter looks, and if it can go over the glitter and it still be really, really black and not like skip or anything like that, then it's definitely a good eyeliner in my book anyways. So I've been loving both of those. Okay, so for the month of March, I have two primers. This first one is the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer by Wet n Wild. I heard a lot of really great things about this primer on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a try myself. I actually really do like this. Before this primer, I was using the NYX Glitter Primer just all over the lid, even though I wasn't using glitter all the time. Because it's what I had and I didn't want to buy a new one. I would find that with that one, because it is a tacky, sticky base, whenever I would apply shadows, it wouldn't blend as well, so I'd have to set that eyeshadow primer. I really do like this one because once you rub it into the skin, it dries down to a powdery finish. So it kind of already, in a way, has like that layer of eyeshadow or translucent powder to make your other colors in the crease or on the lid go on a lot smoother. So when it dries, it just dries to a powdery finish. The next primer, this is my holy grail. I think I've talked about it on my channel before, but it is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the mattifying one. I put this mainly in my T-zone. I don't put it all over my face because I'm only really oily in my T-zone. This really works really well to keep the oils at bay. I have tried a lot of other mattifying primers before, and some of them weren't mattifying at all, at least for my skin type, or they're way too mattifying, and whenever I put on my foundation, it would be patchy all over. But this one is just perfect. It really does work to keep the oils at bay. I have very, very oily skin in the T-zone, and for the past couple years, I've been trying to find the perfect combination for me, which brings me to my next topic of discussion. It's the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. I don't typically like SPF in my makeup. I know that's really bad, but this does have a little bit of SPF. It's SPF 15, and it's a facial moisturizer. So I put this all over my face, and then I put this, after this sets in, I put this on my T-zone, and it's the perfect combination for my very oily skin. Next, so I'm pretty sure all of you guys have heard of the St. Ives Peach Scrub. I heard a lot of really good reviews about this one right here in particular. It's the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. And this one has very fine, very, very fine little granules to help exfoliate the skin. It's a green tea one, so it's green right there. And it has this really, I don't know, have you guys ever tried a microderm abrasion exfoliator? It has very, very tiny beads, and it feels so good when you rub it into the skin. And it smells really good too. It doesn't, I don't think it really smells like green tea, but it smells like apples? I don't know. Like fruit. I don't know. It smells like fruit. It smells really good. Sticking with skincare, this is my last item for skincare. I've only tried this once, and I actually really, really fell in love with it. I'll probably do a mask tonight when I take all of this off. It is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard about this already. It's like a powder form, and you mix it with water or apple cider vinegar. I used it with apple cider vinegar because it says it's more potent that way. I don't really know if that's true because I haven't used it with water, so I can't really tell you if it is or not. It does really make your skin feel smooth. Like I said, I've only used it once, so I don't know if it really does clean the pores like it says, but it does make your face feel really tight, and it really, really smooth as well. Now on to nails. So I just have this one little product here. It is the California Mango Magic Cuticle Oil. I got this at Sally Beauty Supply. It smells really, really good. I just put it on like the cuticles right here. I actually started using cuticle oil ever since I started getting my nails done, probably like a month ago, like right in the beginning of March. It really does keep my nails looking super fresh. Like if you get your acrylic nails done or anything like that. Keeps them looking nice and not dry until your next visit to the nail salon. There's a few more makeup items here that I wanted to talk about, and I'm pretty sure this is like a broken record because everybody here on YouTube talks about it. It's my tried and true concealer. I bought it in January and I've been using it ever since, but since this is my first March favorites, I'm going to put it in here and include it. It is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have it in the color medium. This stuff is really thin, which I really like, and it's really full coverage. Even though it is a thin consistency, it is really full coverage. So that's the color right there. Two eyebrow products that I've been loving for the month of March. First is the Gerard Cosmetics Brow Bar To Go. I have it in the color medium to ebony, and I don't really use the whole palette. I really mainly just use the wax sometimes and this middle color right here. I use the middle color to fill in the inner part of my brows just really, really slightly, and then I go in with the ColourPop Black and Brown Brow Pomade. That's what the color looks like. It's just a dark brown. And I really do like this combination. At first I was just using this on my brows, and you know how the inner part, like some people like to do it a lot lighter in the inner part of your eyebrow. But I was trying to make this work so I could only use one product. But it wasn't really working for me. Sometimes it would take me 20 minutes to do my brows, brushing out the product, making sure that it fades nicely. I've had this product for a really long time, and I've used it for a few weeks when I first got it, and then I stopped using it and moved on to something else. But I really have been loving the powder and pomade combination. So my last few products are going to be, let's start off with the NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder. This is the color right here. I got it in the color Synthetica. I don't know how I feel about the name. I feel like it's like a robotic name or something like that. But it is a very pretty peachy gold color. Like the name says, it's a duochromatic, so if you move in the light, it'll look peach or it will look gold. Pink and gold. See that? It's really pretty on the skin, especially if you have a little bit of a tan like I do. And it's really beautiful on the skin. That's actually what I'm wearing on my cheekbones. I'm not sure if you guys can see the highlight, but there it is right there. Okay, and for my last two products, it's actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. The first one is the L'Oreal Color Riche Automatic Lip Liner in Toffee 2B. This is actually the same exact color as this Makeup Forever Lippy. It is the Artist Liquid Matte in number 107. They pretty much are identical colors to each other. So here is the lip liner. This dries down a little bit darker, but that's the lip liner right there, the Toffee 2B. And then that is the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Matte in number 107. It's been my favorite lip combination for the entire month of March. I pretty much wore it every single day. But yeah, that's everything I've been loving for the month of March. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. For all those who have been here since the beginning, thank you so much for returning. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. So, I rediscovered this product. Oopsies. I've had this product for a really long time.